Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your Zodiac reading for the next week to 10 days or whenever you click on that title that intrigued you. Here are your energies from the different decks that I have already shuffled. We're going to start with the Shaman Oracle. Something I don't usually use except in personal readings, but I just felt it was time to pull it out for the Zodiacs. What we have are the Ancient Ones and Pashmama. This is like the Empress or the Earth Mother, and this, of course, is your being surrounded by... There's some ancestral changes going on in you right now, Sagittarius. You've carried some karmic debt that lasted for generations and was broken in the cycle when you were born. For some of you, this is a difficult task. It is, just to keep the outside noises out, this epigenetic thing that's going on with a lot of, in fact, it's going on with all signs, not all signs, but it seems specific ones out of each sign that is breaking that ancestral curse that has been through families. We talk about biblically, they'll say that the sins of the forefathers carry on for 4 generations. Scientifically, theories are out there that are very compelling, using like pedophiles for an example. That a pedophile who abuses a child, that child grows up learning that that's all they know, and they in turn abuse a child, and they grow up and abuse a child. By the 4th generation, they're not conditioned or trained to be that way. They're born, the genetics have changed, they're born that way. Not in all cases. In some cases, like yourself, Sag, if you're listening to this reading, you're breaking that karmic curse. This is a heavy, heavy burden that has been on you throughout your life. Not to make you a victim or anything, but it does attract an energy of resistance. You're a bit of an anarchist. But here what is helping you is that grounding, that earth energy that is blessing you and giving you strength. And you're in a very, very powerful time right now. The fairy oracles, oh my gosh, so beautiful. This is, first of all, it's Geo the Slow. It's telling you to take things slow, take it easy. But it's, the fawn is about energies that are flowing naturally in and out of you right now. Giving and receiving and letting that natural flow take hold. You don't have to push it. You don't need to control it. You just need to let it flow. Right now, you're in some type of power that is effortless. You just need to go with it. I'm just going to have a look at these. These aren't oracles, but I just thought I would throw them out there because they are elemental. The Chariot, which is movement forward. The Queen of Autumn, which is stability, generous, stylish, gracious, practical, nurturing. And the Nine of Autumn, which is your independence. So it seems like you are working independently, that whether you're connected or paired up with someone in your life or not. Right now, you seem to be very independent in your energies of anyone else around you. This power time that you are in and moving forward in, there's some, it's like shackles aren't just being broken for you. They're being broken for others. Sagittarius is a humanitarian. Whatever you take on in the humanitarian area or arena, you conquer without effort. I admire you guys so much. You have no idea. Let's start with your tarot part of this reading. Cut the deck. This is the clarifying deck. We'll come to that in a moment. Here, you are a star. Your star is shining very brightly right now. It's almost like a beacon, a lighthouse that others can be drawn to for sanctuary. I am not saying, Sagittarius, that you need to take on the whole world, but I do feel like your karma has been a collective karma, if not ancestral, collective, which is a huge, huge load, but given to you for a purpose, that you were able to do this, you were able to accomplish this. So you're moving, it's almost like you're standing at the gates and helping people through it, breaking those genetic codes, changing the DNA, literally changing the past. So your crowning energy is going to be the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords, which is about communication, and it's also about a new beginning that begins in clarity, truth, honesty, the clean slate, letting go of all past karma. Seems to be a karmic reading, doesn't it? All past negative energies, and wiping that. Sagittarius, if anyone can wipe a slate clean for yourself or anyone else, you can. And boy, are you ever in your power time right now, bringing things right into reality. You have a knack for communicating with people. You know when to keep your ego in check, and you know when to use your ego to personify a power of eliminating fear, walking your talk, courage, bravery. You've taken on something, haven't you, Sag? Have you taken on the system? Have you taken on the powers that be? Have you taken on, what have you taken on? You're able to communicate with those around you effectively, creatively. If this is about a love reading, I'm sure love is involved in this, especially in the humanitarian aspects of it. But this is a passionate way of communicating, passionate about what you are saying. You might even be fanning the flames a little bit too, just to get people fired up. Oh Lord, I've been in Nova Scotia for 6 months and my accent is coming back. Who'd have thunk? The Hierophant. Look at you holding your crown up. Triumphant. You know the laws of the land. You adhere to the laws of the land. You remind people of the laws of the land. These came from the universe itself, manifested onto earth. And you're like a beacon, like I said, like a beacon of light, showing the way. I just got it, just like pretty. That's a lighthouse, eh? That's you. You're making a judgment call here. Sagittarius, it's like you are it's like not drumming up the past in a negative way, but being able to turn disadvantages into advantages and saying, look, we've done it this way for years and we know it doesn't work. But you seem to have the knack for turning it into an advantage. King of Fire. So, someone is passionately in love with you. They too are enlightened. They are the unexpected supporter of whatever cause you're into. And their heart beats for you. This is probably your significant other. And if you're single, someone who's about to enter your life. You're on a mission. And look at this. Someone's coming in with an offer of love, or to tell you, I am so devoted to you, or I'm so devoted to your cause, or this project, and you're seeing the treasure in them, or they're seeing the treasure in you. If this is royalty, They know the rarity of this seahorse, which is you. They know the rarity of it and the magic of it. The fawn, too, on the fairy oracle is all about magic. It's all about magic. Magic in the extreme. Not pushing it, not giving it any effort. It's just like you had already put the intention out there into the universe. Now you're watching it manifest into 3D. And you probably got a soft little smile on your face as it unfolds. Two of fire. This was from a decision that you made a long time ago. You were at a crossroads. And you were like, geez, I know that my mission is going to be tough, exhausting. But I've got this light and I need to carry it forward. After making this decision, you discover you've got universal help. And you can see into the future. This is like, it's more than intuition, Sagittarius. You just know. There's a deep knowing here. Looking out into the future saying, I'm going to work at this. I'm going to do this. And if you're on board, you're on board. If you're not, you're not. I still know the destination. Justice. Here's the karma card again. Now, this could be, you know, about a court decision that's going in your favor. But again, it seems to reflect on what this karmic ancestral or collective karma that you are carrying. And successfully, beautifully, that fawn energy. Watching things start to come into manifestation. All these things that you had started years ago. I want to say that you're going into hermit mode and just sticking to yourself, but this more feels like you have the keys. They're just hanging at the door. The light's shining through, and you're standing back and watching it shine through. Making that leap of faith. You manifested a lot, Sag. Even if you don't know where you're going to land, this is the magic of the magic cards. The fawn is the magic of the magic cards. You're doing something profoundly great here. Profoundly great. This is like you've just stepped into an awakening of your destiny. Or maybe you already knew what your destiny was, but it's like you're gaining ground, you're gaining momentum, and you're not even trying. You're just watching it unfold. All right, let's clarify this. The Hierophant. You know what you're doing is sacred. Yes, this can be about marriage and commitment, but I really do feel that this spiritual walk you're on right now, it's something sacred that you're doing. It's also the second Hierophant, where this one you're holding up the crown. You're the beacon of light for others to follow. You're even fanning the flames in those creative communications. Something you're passionate about. Cleaning the slate, kicking the devil right in the arse, breaking the shackles of this ancestral karma. And for some of you, Sagittarius, I distinctly feel this is a collective. It's like you're the warriors at the front line and inspiring others to break free of those shackles. Wow, was this ever a spiritual reading? I don't think I've had a more spiritual reading than this ever. Moving forward on your path, look at you, the warrior, leading the way. With great courage and strength. You're blazing a trail here, Sag. Working, collaborating, seeing the future. You're looking into the future. If we do this together, we can create something bigger. This is clarifying that creative messaging. You are communicating with people. You're inspiring people. You know that saying, like, you being in my life makes me want to be a better person? That's what you're doing right now, Sag. This is what you're doing for other people, the people that you're touching right now. The Hierophant's going to be clarified by the Emperor. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Building empires. Look at you. Look at you. And not in an egotistical way. This is my empire. This is what I believe in. This is what I have been fighting for all my life. But I don't think you're going to be doing this alone. I think you're having some unexpected love, support, and help. The call. So now you have to make a decision. A judgment call. A judgment call. Using head over heart. But Sag, you've got such a big heart. It's not going to be an easy decision. Prince of Swords. So this person is going to come jumping in. Partner, friend, colleague. But this is an unexpected surprise. Surprise, I'm here. I've got supplies. I've got the goods. I've got the help. I'm bringing the cavalry. Cavalry. Ten of Wands. Out of this love. I know this is usually about an offer of love, but Sag, now it's looking like this love that is exuding from your very aura is helping people to lay down their burdens. You're blazing a trail here. I'm not freaking kidding you. You're blazing some kind of fantastic trail. Whoever this is resonating for, you're doing something that makes ripples in the universe, that changes the whole construct of our existence. Two of Fire. This reminds me of the Fawn card where it says, you know, big time magic is happening and you don't, and it's effortless. You don't have to do anything except watch it. The Hermit card, I'm getting that feeling from that. You're just sitting and watching the light grow and grow and grow. And this light is growing around you because of this decision you made a long time ago. It's coming to fruition now. This isn't much of a love reading, is it? It is in the humanitarian aspect. Things seem to go slow, but you could see in the future. You knew the time that it would take to make this come to fruition, but you also knew that you would cross the finish line. You had no shadow of a doubt there. You knew you would cross that finish line. What was needed was that foresight. I'm not getting very much about patience, just that foresight. That head over heart decision. Almost like, are you sitting on a jury here? Are you counseling with higher self? You know, your ancestral guides, guardians, and the other realms, counseling with them to make fair and just decisions in your life and the lives around you. And on a more 3D level, yeah, you could have a lawyer working on a court case for you, which will go in your favor. Now the Hermit, yeah. Wow. You really struggled and toiled with this. There were times that you felt like, was it an illusion? Was it something I just dreamt up in hopes and now fearful that it won't come, that it won't manifest? Sagittarius, it's going to manifest. These thoughts or these thought patterns, I think you're very aware lately that thought patterns have to be disciplined to change. Remember the big picture. Remember the goal. Keep your focus on that. This tells me that the fawn says you don't need to push anything. This is where you're up in your head thinking, well, maybe I should do this, or maybe I should push it that way, or maybe if uh, I don't want to use the word manipulation because it's not a very nice word, but maybe if I manipulate it this way, it will come out the way it should be. The way it's going to come out, Sag, is exactly the way it's supposed to come out, in beautiful harmony with the universe. You played your part. Now sit back and watch the show. Keep that smile on your face because this magic show is just getting started. This old cycle, this old karma that has been in the family for generations, the bloodline, the collective, is ending. Ending. I'm going to take this over to the website now to spread out more as to who, what, why, and when, and the outcome. I think we know what the outcome is. But do join us over there, because if this does resonate for you, ask me a question underneath the extended reading and I'll pull a card to help personalize it for you. It's only $10 a month, but it gives you access to all of the Zodiacs and all of the Afternoon Delight extended reading. That price isn't going to be there for that long because we are starting to revamp the site. So take advantage while you can. And make some popcorn before you come. Share. God bless you, Sag. Bye for now.